leader again, he has to go wipe out the church. Listen, the king has to be.
You have to go wipe your ass because
man.
you smell like
You can't
shit,
show up
bro.
after 4 days. You gotta go earn it.
I can help you out, Miz.
But I got
guess.
something, Miz, that
Yeah, I'll
can
hold your
play
hand,
with.
Nick.
No one else
Let's
has
go.
this but us.
I'll be your
okay?
Oh
Milena.
my god, are you fucking kidding me? He's gonna give him a launcher.
I have given you.
Dude, you're like the
everything
opposite
you need. You have
route.
the
Like
best
your
player
comb
in the
over's even
whole city
opposite
here.
way.
Miz, we can do something here, alright? Do you trust me?
I trust you.
If we fail, you're giving the church.
He's like
a bunch of
Shroud on
psychopaths
steroids,
a
bro.
rocket launcher.
We won't fail.
I won't
Come on,
let it
Miz, let's
happen.
go.
He's probably
Be honest
like,
with me, is this
how
a
did he start
crazy
back doing
mission? Do you
it?
think we have a chance?
We have a chance. We can do it. Come on.
And you believe in me with this rocket launcher?
I think that's the only chance you'll hit something, to be honest. Okay, Miz, here's the plan, all right? We are going to go into the church together, make sure that no one is in there, and we're going to see if we can find a place for you to hide. Maybe up in the rafters or somewhere high up. These people know me.
You know how you
Tell
shoot
them,
that?
Hey guys,
I shoot
let's
it,
go have a
Miz.
sermon in the church.
I put
and
it
I'll
near
lure
my
them
crotch
all
and
into the
fire it.
church.
I'm pretty
when they're all
accurate.
grouped up, you're gonna shoot an HV at them.
Like I can
Got
hit you,
that?
I could dink you from a mile away
Okay.
if I put that rocket on my
Where can we
penis
stash
and
it?
shoot it.
Wait,
That's how
wait,
accurate
come
I
over
am,
here.
I is.
It's gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Maybe you can jump from this.
I've hip fire it, if you know what I'm saying. I thrust it when I shoot it
Hey,
to
then
give
turn
it
that shit
more
off!
velocity.
Yeah, you could jump. You could jump right
And
here.
that thing stays on a trajectory that no man has ever seen before.
Okay. When I tell you on my signal, I'm gonna say praise.
It stays on a
Okay?
trajectory
And when I say, "Praise
that you've
Jesus,"
never
you
seen
jump on
before.
this, and you say,
You don't know how fucking physics
and you
work,
shoot an
bitch.
HV at anyone that's down there. He's not gonna make the jump. Okay, guys, the plan is set. Yo,
Yeah,
Stonewall,
get
where
outta
is
here.
everybody? I really want to hold
Stonewall
like
Jackson.
a sermon in the church.
That's not a very good trash chat.
Oh man, wait. We have to have like a sermon to bless our troops. Chrissy, do you know where I can find Coconut Bee or Father
I thought
Seer?
they throw up every time I drink now.
Father,
Yes, what can
we
I help
have
you
a
with?
visitor.
I was gonna suggest that we should hold a sermon in the church, and I hear that some of the
They'd
men
be
are
like,
going
"Stop
to fight the
drinking!"
Colosseum. I think
I
that it
won't
would
see
be
another
smart
goddamn
to,
Bud Light
to gather and say a prayer in the church.
Alright.
Rally as many as you can, and let's restore your faith.
Hey!
Restore my
I like.
faith. You know,
See, you're not restoring my faith for me.
Can we get
That's
everybody
it.
started to
Good
gather
shit.
in the church?
Yeah.
Hey, Miz. You wanna have an idea? Together?
Uh-oh. Wait, Stonewall, can I ask you a
Uh-oh.
question?
Are you live? Are you actually on stream doing another 24?
Do you play Rust
Bah.
at all, or what kind
You
of?
get your vibes up? Bah!
Come away from the ladder, man.
Formerly played.
The every penny bah!
Oh, cool.
You saw
Glad I
your
got him away
TV.
from the ladder. He was
I looked at
looking
his live
it.
stream. His TV was gone,
Wait,
and the rest of his
Stonewall.
Pokemon shit was
We've
gone.
actually come across each other before.
He still hasn't sold those shingles to me.
I
You
don't know
can't
if
climb
you
that ladder. It's
remember.
broken. I tried. Yeah,
Oh, you don't have a ladder to
sorry,
remove
what
the
was that,
shingles?
Chrissy? I don't remember what.
I don't know if you remember. In a previous islands, you were doing a solo adventure.
Tina?
Oh, there's a whole another room up here.
Like Tina Chesson?
Yeah.
Remember Tina?
Wait, Stone, come down.
Tina Chesson.
I want to give you.
People are
this.
gonna like slap me in the face just so I remember him for life.
Oh my God!
I swear to
I'm
God.
sorry. You said 21630.
They're gonna come up. I'm the one that
Whoa.
slept. Yeah, you are, aren't you? 5 years later. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah! Welcome everybody!
Hey, Bob, how's
Holy
that
shit!
Welcome to
Hi, cutie.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Using our blood god intercom system.
Morning, cutie. Morning.
Everybody be
Morning. Okay.
Hello,
Morning.
everyone. Church
Morning, cutie.
faithful, it's
Morning,
good to
cutie.
see so many beautiful
Morning, cutie.
faces.
Ew.
As you
Where's
may
Caroline at?
or may not know,
I like to watch her
the
front
church
barrels.
has been at war. Now, we
Hey, Caroline,
are
you guys
firm
get married?
believers that in
Or they
order
get married?
To reap the whirlwind, you have to sow the wind.
God, it's gonna
In
work.
order to make peace, you must make war. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Is this where I
So
marry
our
Alex?
job today is
And then
not
we
to
just go our separate
win or
ways. We
to
get our
lose,
divorce
but
years
rather
later
to just inflict our
on Rez.
suffering upon whoever shall
gonna have
get
a
in
fake
our
girlfriend
way.
on
Can I
Rez
get a solemn
as a
amen
start.
on that one?
Amen.
Amen.
I'm gonna do an RP server. See if I can get a
Amen.
girlfriend to piss someone off.
I think we should all
My
go
RP
over to the
girlfriend.
Coliseum and do a solid 20 to 30 minutes of all
I'm gonna
just
put a chat
killing
looking
each
for an
other
RP
till we are
girlfriend.
Rock hard, Mo
Can I?
I'm hard Bruce Lee killing machine.
Father,
Is that too bold?
can I request something before we go?
Join the RP
We have a
server.
prayer circle before
And you say,
our,
I'm looking for an RP
before our
girlfriend.
long journey to ensure.
Of course we can.
Okay.
Do a circle. I want to introduce
Is that a
you to
start?
someone.
Cutie, is that a start?
Wait, no, we're doing a circle. I want to introduce you to my friend Haas over here. You see Haas over here?
No, the blood.
Raise hell, praise down! Oh, he was a massacre.
Didn't work at all.
You had the HV, you ass.
You missed the jump. No.
You could've just built one
damage
rocket
reduction.
and killed the whole room.
All of that for nothing.
God damn it.
Oh man, it was so.
Whew, they pressed that
perfect.
one key pretty quick though.
It's okay, Miz. It's not your fault, man.
Yeah,
Miz,
I
do
swear
you
that
always
hit
fuck
them,
up
right? Like, I
everything?
didn't
No,
even-
it was spot on. You literally direct hit someone right in the center. It was spot on. It was just
Yeah,
damage reduction.
You got lazy
Wait, so rockets are worthless?
when you get hit in the face with the
sometimes
HV.
like server
Oh.
owners will make them do less damage, and I think that Abe did do that for this
Oh,
server. So
that might have been a real rocket.
I
then.
thought that there was only a damage reduction to people like me, but I think that it also applies to just HB rockets in general. You didn't miss.
Shut up, Charlie. God damn.
Wait.
General, I like how he always
He's a little
flattens
sensitive
out
right now.
his goddamn stories at the end of it. It's like he has a flat tone because he doesn't give a fuck
Miz,
about
you
the
gotta
rest of the
take this
story.
seriously,
The
man.
picture's over in his mind, and we're still trying to see it.
Oh, hello. Married holding.
Just saying.
Wait, did you call me?
I
fucking
hate when he
Miss Kiff?
fucking drags on the end of his sentence like he doesn't give a fuck with everything. It's whatever.
Fuck
It
you.
is what it is.
Mary.
He'll tell a good story, and then at the end of it, he crawls to a goddamn yeah. It's just you know going. Shut the fuck up. Move
Hello?
on, bitch.
I have brought back.
When
I
you
brought
want to
back
get in that
Arcane.
down tone at the
Listen,
end
Nick,
of your fucking sentence, raise
he
your
did
head up.
miss the jump. He did forget his line.
Let me
but
feel a little bit of
the
pride.
shot was very accurate. I looked at my own clip again, man. It was he did really good. He did really good. It's
Hang
just,
with me, bitch.
the
I'll actually
game
make you a better
fucked him
person.
over. Do you guys have grenades? Like
I know it might be hard to take it now,
Yeah,
but
it
be
almost-
with
it
me
almost
for
cooked.
hours
It
a
almost
day. I will change you.
Like
For the better.
I think we should.
Or you'll be
perform
one
a
salty
test. Maybe
motherfucker
throw a
around
grenade
me.
at me and see how much damage it does.
I have to be
All
around
right,
him.
I'm just gonna
Bitch!
test. I'm just
No
gonna test
shit.
if this
Again, I don't
works.
want to know the code. Yeah, I.
Okay, so that did pretty good damage. This is definitely a little bit more.
Yeah, we gotta
doable
test
with
it on
grenades. Oh my god, thank you so much. Can someone let me out? I need
Miz,
to go meet up
does
with
this
Miz.
work?
W.
I gotta practice my nade throws.
This is gonna look weird, but I promise I know what I'm doing.
Like literally, I suck at throwing
I
nades
will be
around.
successful.
Grenades. There's
I
no
will.
way
So
you fail
shit.
now.
Surely.
Could
Hey,
nade throw it and
Miz.
rest?
How's it going,
Ain't no
man?
Call of Duty throw.
Listen, new plan.
Almost
Take
gotta
these grenades.
close your eyes.
This
I
will
actually
kill
like
them
it.
faster, okay?
I
We're
like
gonna
that
find
it's
the
pretty
perfect moment
fucking
when
hard
we're
to throw
grouped up.
nades. Usually
At
they
least
bounce
we're
back
gonna at
at your
least
face.
find like someone like maybe Coconut B, and we're gonna take him out. All right.
Bruh, you are
Okay.
actually rocking
I want
that
you
shit.
to test throw a grenade and just so you can see how far it goes.
Hit a barrel
right?
with it.
Don't have many of them. So.
You gotta aim for something, motherfucker. You can't just throw it.
Okay,
Oh my god.
I think they're meeting back up at the church.
let's
Oh
go.
my
We gotta go.
god,
Wait,
Becky.
So Blueprint, you just want me to run in there and throw a grenade this time?
Yeah, we might need to be a little sneaky again. We
Stop.
need to make sure that we secure the bag, right? We just send them at him. Like just keep throwing them, you know? Just keep spamming them at him until they're on the floor.
Docking.
Well,
Docking. Oh yeah.
Dakin.
Docking. It's like
My
Dawkins.
man.
They give that
All right, chat. You know what I'm gonna do?
Forearm
We're gonna
check.
go high up in
goddamn.
the sky, chat, and we're gonna shit on some people.
That man didn't even act. He was so stunned.
He was staring at me.
Solo. Uso.
Hello.
Easy.
Okay. Would you like to take the hot air balloon, or where's he at?
Isn't it Friday Night SmackDown? What happened?
Team Rocket.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Who's part of
we should
that?
Take the hot air balloon then. Who else is coming?
And I heard you're at 20k Andy, so we need you.
I heard you could sit
Every
on
time
that
someone
rocket.
says my hours, it goes up.
'Cause
by
you're the
like 10K
mascot.
hours. All right,
Is that why
Miz is
it's
just
Rocket?
he's
Is
just
it you?
lost, bro. So you guys want to just go? Where are we
Team
going?
Rocket
Where are we
in your
going?
butt. That's what I'm getting at.
We have to fly around and try and find them.
You have all Team Rocket.
Let's go hunting for some people.
And you're the mascot.
Hot air balloon.
Like 8.
I wanna go to war.
Did you get it?
Wicked, come on.
Whoops. Sorry. Sure.
Won't you stop complaining?
All right. Surely I don't lead us into our death.
Wait, Miz is coming. Miz is coming.
Oh,
Miz,
come
you
on,
did, like, a
Miz.
full loop
Jesus
around. I don't even
Christ.
know how you.
Come on,
Here's
Miz.
your gun.
Waiting on
Pick it
you.
up before you go
Hurry
right
up.
in the front.
Waiting on you.
There's
Hurry
a
up.
stash right
What are we
there.
doing?
There's a stash right there. you
Quickly,
can
Art.
in. I'm putting two.
Quickly,
missions in.
Art.
All right, whatever you
Miz,
do, don't look.
hurry up.
lean Too much.
Waiting
the
on
edge
you,
where the
hurry
camera
up.
is.
Waiting on you. Hurry up.
You'll fall out.
Is this the base?
Bro, is-
Quickly, Art.
Yeah.
And this is not.
Alright,
Face
drop
punch underwear.
Biscuit off. He's a sacrifice. Take his gun.
Yeah, that cutie
Seen
shot.
anybody.
Your shot?
man.
This is not.
There's one right there on the road.
Land, no.
230 on the
Kitty's actually pretty good. Is that-
Yeah. Are we jumping them or what? What are we doing here?
Where's your hot balloon? Where's your armor at?
Who is it?
Yeah.
Those things are sick with the armor,
Is he
cutie.
still below us? Where is he at?
Come and see.
Yeah, he's right there.
Who are
Throw
you?
left, throw left, throw left.
Do anything. Wait,
Who is that guy?
All right, pile out and start
Run,
fucking
run,
gunning them
get out,
down.
Run, guys.
Go, go, go.
Cutie, cutie with a rocket launcher and a hot air balloon.
Oh my god.
And you're not allowed to shoot it down.
There's a lot of dicks in
You're
here.
not allowed to shoot down, cutie.
Whoa.
So we had the hot air balloon and the rocket
Bruh.
launcher.
Is that execution? Someone
Bro.
said,
Bro, what is
Cutie
this
gets to stay up in the hot air balloon and
Dude,
fire on the battlefield.
like, everyone is still
Oh, I
children.
got at least one kill with that.
They're pulling up. They're pulling up.
I gotta give Cutie some relaxing missions.
Dang, he dodged that. I respect that.
Oh, there's two people. Oh.
Guys, just run from hot air balloons. Okay? You don't fight them. It's probably Cutie with a
He's
rocket
dead. He's
launcher.
dead.
Maybe HP.
Oh my god.
It's on here.
No, I'm just for rockets.
Bro,
Yeah.
Buddha was juiced. Holy shit.
You
Hey,
gotta get
guys.
the angle trajectory like that. Those things are shitty.
Guys, we need to go. We need to get out of here now.
Okay, abort, everyone, run, flee.
Can we get Cutie just a practice run?
Holy fuck! Everybody get down! Med up, med up! Oh my god. Oh fuck, collision!
Cutie, did you do that? Did she just drive the hot air balloon to the... Of course.
You can shit on me as much as you want. Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
He loves it.
The ratings go up every time.
This little baby has to take a shit.
Wait.
That's actually T-Rex.
Hi, Senna.
Like to
Good
adopt
morning,
a super
Senna.
adorable cat.
Good morning, Senna. Good morning,
He is
Senna.
adoptable
Good morning,
right
Senna.
now.
Good morning,
They're all
Senna.
adoptable. Like,
Morning,
can you bring out
Senna.
another cat? Oh, that's a new one.
Okay.
This is a. This is the last one on the briefing, folks. Top Hat is the.
Damn!
Fluffiest kittens, and he makes the cutest little.
He
Christmas
did
noises
not.
when he plays. Despite being easily.
I'm blaming that on lag,
He's a
MK.
cat that loves to pet, and you can see it right
I'm blaming that on straight up lag. That ain't happening.
This is crazy.
That's it. Jump the frame for ya. For him.
This one hates your. Oh my god. No, you can have that one. That one does not like.
Okay, so this is Stacy's mom. She's 3 years old. She's also adoptable if you'd like to adopt her. She is a
Morning, Leo.
female, if you would have thought. And yeah, she's the mother of all these kittens.
Come here. Aww. You know what's crazy?
She does
is
not want to be adopted.
She ran over to me earlier and was loving on me.
The channel.
It's something about you.
It's okay. Oh my god.
You playing still? Get another tourney?
So just to let you guys know, by the way, all these cats are adoptable, like we said. If you want to go over to what's the website?
Smack Spargo's ass.
Austin Pets Alive. You can get these cats.org.
That's where I got my cat from.
Yeah, that's actually where we got
Oh shit, man goes on YouTube, motherfucker. Shut up, man.
and Cheddar.
Cheddar.
So anyway, folks, I'm here on episode, I believe it is 7, and we are here with the legendary
Boot camp.
Cinna.
That's never come out of your mouth ever. Legendary and great and my name in the same sentence.
Well, you showed up for the podcast.
Yeah, so the bar is really low. You know, it's all it takes nowadays.
So the question that everyone wants to know at home, Cinna, is, are you joining OTP?
Where the fuck is Mango?
Have to think about it. Do I want to be in an
Bro, where'd you see that Mango shit at?
Here's the thing.
Oh, there it is. God damn it.
At this point that you would get,
Thanks,
now, we
Mango.
don't know what OTK is,
Is that like a life contract, bro? When do they? Do you have to re-up it? How that shit work? Like 5 years? 10 years?
I mean, it
Till we get
depends
tired of you?
if I'm a good
I don't like
player,
that.
right?
Need
I feel like joining OTK, like you guys are just
They're
in
so
their own
competitive.
bubble,
That's what they hate each other.
you know?
They hated each other as
You guys
players,
just
not
have your own
people.
thing going on. Everybody's doing their own
They formed a
thing.
hate
So
towards
your
the
business isn't
personality
about
because they
anything else,
hate
right? It's like what
playing
you
each
do with it,
other.
like the camera crew, everything like that.
You wanna
Of
know
course,
what
you're
we do with the
gonna
camera crew?
find
Yeah,
everything
like
possible
I feel like
about your rival
when
that
do
you
guys
hate
hang
about.
out?
Sorry,
I hang out
'cause
with
I wanna
with
beat 'em
Emmy
this time.
externally all the time.
That is like
Sorry, Sean.
an eighth of your
We do
whole-
that in sports.
Well,
Me and my brother. We
Here-
do.
here's what happened.
You have to.
By the
Seer-
way, sidebar, you notice how both the cats came over to my side?
I actually thought this was a cat.
You have to find everything you hate
Here's the
about them.
problem. Seer moved
Take it
downtown,
out
Tectone moved away.
on a video
You
game.
have, Nick.
Just don't get sucked
away
in.
after the year. Soda just gave up, and Aspen just.
Still people.
So that's the problem. And Will Netflix in LA. So the problem is just like everyone's moved. Tectone used to live up here. Seer used to live up here. Made more sense.
You guys gotta make OTK great again. You know?
God,
You gotta, come on, you gotta do one.
Seer leave.
That'd be so good. You don't want to get back into it, Miz, do the old hangout streams, everything like that?
I'm totally all for it, but I also do like the new people.
When is that at?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean new
When
people?
is that
Like
at?
new viewers or like new people to hang out with?
Why do you have
New people to
kitties
hang
next
out
to you?
with. You know, the thing is, I just know they don't care as much. Like, I would say Nick does. I would say Extra Emily does. Emmy does. Tectone says he does, but I don't know if that's really true.
Is that really true, though? You think they don't care as much?
Well, I think I don't care as much either.
I was going to say, because I feel like you have to do some self-reflection here. They care just as much as you do. I feel like if you showed more initiative, it would make other people want to show initiative.
Miz have initiative.
You know?
I get that. Okay, so do you want to join?
How about you pick up something on the Walmart shelf that fell over and
I'll
put it
think
up?
about it.
Just because you don't give a fuck instead of walking by it
What are you going to do
initiative.
for me?
Steal one of those kitties for you.
What can
Take
we
it
do
off your
for
hands.
you? Well, you probably get in like an Asmongold video or something.
I think I've been in one before and it didn't work out good for me, so I don't
Those
know.
kitties better not start climbing on ya.
I don't want that again.
Wait,
You get
so
more and
I
more
was in the
cats.
background of a tweet where he's talking about Cutie's
Who's editing more
second
cats
alt
in it?
channel. And
You're gonna be the
that
crazy
was-
cat
it was
lady
not
next
good.
door?
He called me like a mean girl and
I saw that.
everything.
Wait, what was the drama?
People were mad at Cutie because she had like a alt revenue channel.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Where she,
Oh no.
Okay, where she
Mwah.
had an alt revenue channel for the Streamer Awards.
Right. Isn't it weird? Think of like an
So-
ongoing channel that goes
What?
on forever and ever just to farm ad revenue. Where have I seen that before?
S-Fan.
You calling her slimy?
That's
There
right,
ain't
yeah,
no way.
TRP.
Yeah.
Lud
So
probably
why
put her
were
up
you
to it.
involved in that?
Stop
I don't
blaming
know,
her.
He just pulled up a bunch of tweets.
I won't
and he
blame
was like,
her because
"Oh,
Lud's the
man, These
bitch.
girls are so mean. And, then
And
all
Cutie
the
jumped
chat
over
was
the
like,
bridge for me.
No, these mean girls.
And
But nobody gave a fuck. Nobody really.
I have so
cared.
much anxiety.
Wait, who's the mean girls?
I'm
Me.
doing what I'm doing now.
Why are you
Nothing.
mean?
And Kitty
Because
jumped over it.
I told a guy that I thought he was ridiculous for being mad at Cutie's tweet.
Oh,
I
okay.
said it didn't make sense to me why he was mad at Cutie's tweet when other channels do it. And that was like, you would have thought that I like shot somebody in the street. It was so ridiculous. But
So-
I
so
just didn't
was
care.
what other dramas have you ever been in?
None, I don't think. Well, no, actually, I don't think I've been in it. I have a pretty clean record with Twitch. I've never been banned. I don't.
She has too much
never been, like,
anxiety.
canceled for anything.
She's
Nothing.
trying too hard to remember if
What about you?
anything happened.
Next question.
Mhm.
So, Senna, I brought
Did you
here
slap a
because I actually
bitch
wanna know
yesterday?
stuff about you because I talk to you a lot on my stream.
Right.
I bring you a lot on for tier lists and other things, but I never.
How's that
really-
going? And I
actually
hate
never
those
ask
socks.
you any questions about you?
No, we pretty much talk about you every time I hang
Yes.
out.
Ooh.
But my next question's about me.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
Okay,
You
so
actually stole the words
let me
out
ask
of
you
my
a
mouth.
question. So, Senna, because I actually am interested in
Because
this.
I bet the next question is
You-
about you too.
You and Extra Emily are kind of the last few people that I feel like have entered this like sphere
Realm.
of where I'm at, and
Of where you
kind
wanna
of
be.
part of it. So, I want to ask, like, how did you?
He
get
wanted
your
to be a
start?
celeb.
I don't even know. How did you start in?
That's the realm he
So-
wanted.
It's so underwhelming because the only thing I did.
The
was
difference now
my
between
ex at the
celebrities
time
and Twitch
was like,
streamers,
"Holy
I
shit,
goddamn
you are
guarantee
annoying
it.
and you
He
don't
sees
stop
it.
talking.
He spent too
You
much
should
in
stream."
this realm, the Twitch realm.
That's it. He was like, just
Thought he was a
go
celebrity.
play a game. Stop talking to me. So I
And
did
then
it.
you really want to know
It's
what
not
true
right.
I
superstardom
swear to
is?
you. That's why I started streaming. I never even watched Twitch before I started streaming.
So your
Superstar.
ex-boyfriend said,
For a reason.
Stop talking. Get out of my face." And
And he
Yeah,
doesn't admit it.
basically, Yeah. Yeah.
and you
Basically.
did. Why
And
did he
then-
tell you? Why did he tell you to go stream? That makes no sense.
He's a
Because he was like,
superstar.
you play video games anyway.
There's
you
nothing
might
we
as
can
well
do about
stream,
it.
That might be fun. You know, but
And you guys
to be
still
fair,
try to
then
do
I found out he was
something about it.
watching ST Peach, at the time. So maybe he, you know,
Apple
wanted
Pilot.
me to be one of those streamers. That wasn't really my vibe
Oh.
though, but yeah, that was interesting.
Your boyfriend watches.
He was an ST Peach fan.
Did you ever check his followers?
Who's your boyfriend?
Following.
No. I
He actually watched ST Peach.
yeah, I caught him watching ST Peach one time, and I was like, oh, is that the
I
kind
could play one of
streamer
those
you
or
were
two.
looking for?
What's the
So he
STP song?
basically
I know?
wanted you out of his life, and wanted you to stream.
Yeah, basically.
Was he like trying to break up with you?
No, we were together for like a year and a half into me streaming, and he was still with me. But when we broke up, you know what? The day we broke up was the
Guys
day
do
of the
nothing?
Lover host. It
Oh
was
no
that
way.
day. So we broke up right before I had to go on the Lover host. And it was
Oh.
horrible.
Jacob, can you pull
There
up
is
the Lover
no
host?
way.
We don't need to do that. We don't need
So-
to do that.
Oh.
Wait, you. This is crazy lore. So you're telling me that the day you went on this Pokey Lover host,
I
that-
got broken up with.
There's Pokemon's lover host?
Yeah, I caught him talking to another girl.
and
so-
he broke up with you?
Well, no.
After a
we
year
got
and a
in fight
half.
about it, and then he was like, "I don't want to be with you anymore," and so that's why. So if you
Was
look,
it sudden?
Like, look at the background.
That's
of
crazy.
this,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate
You
setup.
notice the background is like weird because it's like a fucking like prop setup.
Actually, I like
Yeah,
setup. I
I'm
like
in
that.
like a shed.
Yeah. What do you do to your
It's like a
face?
second room that he had, like in their house.
Let's make up or more.
And it's like under construction and stuff, and I have like a blue Yeti and a laptop.
Oh my
Is this
god.
it?
So
It is
I
better.
was like,
Were you
yeah.
sad here?
Oh, I felt horrible.
So wait, on this
Now you're a
same
black
day,
Senna
Yeah.
You felt
with Formula One
absolutely
shirts.
terrible.
I was
were-
crying my eyes
Huh.
out before him.
you went
Senna,
on this
I got
Pokey
some questions
podcast,
that
and in
you
the
never
end of
found
this
yourself.
podcast, Pokey, you get kicked off.
Ooh.
He kind of shits on you.
Yeah, and then you know what I did that night is because
gonna
we
turn
weren't
into
together anymore. I went
Cutie
and I slept
Cinderella
on a
tomorrow.
blow-up mattress in the other spare room by myself.
So you got broken up with on the same day. You got like, I think there was like, how many people were watching?
I'm not
this
doing
this
Disney
podcast?
sing-alongs.
Like 50K. It was so
50,000
many.
people just shit on you. and thought
Draw
you
the
were
line.
cringe and weird.
Oh
Was that
yeah.
one of the worst days of your life?
Oh my god, it was horrible.
Sick
That
frozen
was,
one
like,
time
That
from
was
me.
a moment. But see, that's why I didn't care because I was like,
I
had no
swear my
intention
tire had
of
to
ever
flatten
being a
it
streamer.
before I
never
hit that
wanted
pole.
it. I never wanted to be a big streamer.
I told her to take off the seatbelt to go in the back of the truck
You
to
don't
give me a
think you ever
water.
wanted it?
Well,
Perfect
I think
timing.
It's like appealing, right? I don't want to say I didn't want it. Like I'm not.
I think anyone that clicks the go wide button wants.
Can you go get me? Are you afraid to
Yes,
unclick your
but
seatbelt
what I
now
mean is,
when
like,
I'm driving?
I think I had accepted that I would never be good enough to be a big streamer. So
Mm.
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do
You
this
take
for
off your
fun
seatbelt
because I'm
and, why'd you
wildly
put the take
depressed
off your
right now,
seatbelt
especially
part?
after my breakup.
Because you have to.
It was like I'm just gonna stream my heart out, and then it just worked.
Does your ex try to hit you up now?
He did like a while ago,
Oof.
and he was
Nice.
like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve
You changed.
everything.
Is that what he said?
I miss you." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Did he say you
And who did he
changed?
cheat on you with?
Did he blame you?
we were not going to.
ST Peach?
I
It might have
bet.
been SC Peach,
He's
yeah.
like, you
So it was
changed.
some woman that
I like it now.
Not a streamer.
No,
Bitch.
she was like a girl that was
I'll
like.
find someone else who
like
doesn't
a
talk to other
mutual
women after a
friend,
year and a
Or
half.
I knew of her,
Mm.
and then like it was one of those things.
Thanks
where
for
I could tell
hiding
that she was being
it.
too friendly, you know. And then I kept saying like,
No, you didn't.
"Hey,
You
something's
kept
going on
quiet
here,"
because
and
you're a
then
bitch. Shut up.
We broke up.
And
then it
that-
was, like, instantly.
Looking like that? There ain't no way you threw a
I
hissy
know,
fit.
It sucks, but it's okay, cause like.
That's
I
what
think
she
about
said
it
to him.
Now, like I think I learned.
And her
I'm
voice
so
cracked,
much of a
and
better
she was
person.
cried in the middle of that
Like, do you
sentence.
think about stuff in your life
How
like
did
that?
how'd the breakup go?
If I'm a better
Say that.
person?
It's okay.
Because of any hardship.
You give him a pat on the head too.
I mean, yeah. I
Did
think
you have your last sex?
Everything can make you into a better person
Mhm.
if you look at it properly. Like for me, a
Let's do
lot
the
of my
douchebag.
my issues.
Oh,
or
it's not his
problems I've
fault.
had,
You
whether
blamed
it's
yourself,
Getting
Senna?
canceled for no reason, or you know, I would say that
Those people don't
arguments,
change.
Fights, you
People
can
who
learn from all
lie,
of it and become
they
a better
like it.
person.
Yeah,
It's
so that's how I
weird.
see it. It's like, yeah, it sucks, but I think, like, I love that I've had a
No,
hard life.
it
'cause I think I'm a
doesn't.
much
You got well. It
cooler
sucks
and
you
better
wasted your
person
life
because
with
of it.
him.
Did
Yeah,
you really say you've had a hard life?
that's the only sucky part.
What was so hard besides the breakup?
You wasted a year and a half
I
of your
mean,
life.
do you-
That's it.
Do we have to go this deep, this soon?
Of course, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I didn't grow up with a mom. Like, there's family lore there. I didn't grow up rich at all. I do not come from a rich family. Like, we only lived in our house because our
Pretty sweaty time.
grandparents at the time allowed us to live there rent free. My dad was like a single dad of 2 daughters. That's so expensive.
I already could tell that.
What
Shut
was
up.
your life like as a kid, Miss?
Who's your sister?
That's
Uh-oh.
a lot of lore.
Right. No, is this a lot? Is there any like crazy things?
I would
that
look it
happened
up.
as a kid? Any crazy
I'm gonna
things
call
you
you Senate
did?
too if you don't tell me.
I got shot with an airsoft gun.
Wow.
But let me. I want to ask you questions.
You're
I
really
don't know
from
if
the hood.
you're down to answer these, but so you just said that you grew up. Do you know where? Like, do you say where you grew up?
Yeah, Virginia Beach.
Is that like a poor area?
No, I would say Virginia Beach
Is that your
pretty
sister?
Normal. It has like normal residential
Oh,
areas.
that's
There's
Pokemon. I do it.
high end. There's low end.
But your dad wasn't making enough.
Is that your
to be
sister?
able to afford a place, so you had to live with your grandparents.
Well, we didn't live with our
That your
grandparents.
sister?
We owned a
No, that's
house
an
that they
ogre.
allowed us to move into at the time, and
Senna, you look
were
so
just,
ugly in this
like,
picture.
living in there.
I can
mean, they
definitely
let
tell
us
you.
off with like I love my grandparents to death. I think that
Let me see your
we would have
eyelashes.
such a worse
Or
life if I
other-
didn't have them.
There ain't no
or
way.
anybody.
I've never
So,
heard of that setup.
I don't know.
That is
I
the
don't really
worst story
talk to
I've
you
ever
about
heard.
Things, but you said that your
When the
I didn't know
photographer
your
tells you
mom
to
was in the
turn
military.
because your
Yeah,
eyelids are
my
mismatched.
mom was in my life
That
up
is
until,
not
like,
true.
kindergarten, and then I didn't grow up with her at all.
Why?
She just left. She left. Like, if you want me to get specific?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like one day I was like getting picked up from kindergarten. She
Sounds like your boyfriend breaking up with you.
She's gone, and it's fine. Like as I've gotten
What?
older, she's come back, and I'm cool with her, and it's like it's chill. But it is different because I think as a girl, and I'm sure you could agree for guys, like growing
said
up
I'd come
without
over,
a parent,
and it was
especially
really
one of,
chill.
like, the same like sex as you, it does mess with you a little.
I'll be
bit.
nervous,
So it's just
though.
harder. But like
I'll be actually just playing
I
Smash.
mean, I think it's one of those things.
You can talk to me
now
while
where
playing Smash so it can help my
I
anxiety.
look back on it and I'm completely okay with it because I think I'm a better person because of it.
Oh, yeah?
So did your mom ever say why she didn't come back?
I don't want to
care.
talk to you in front of Miz,
Do
though.
you talk
That's
to
a
her
fucked
often, or
up
is it
part.
once a year?
No, I don't really talk to her. But I mean, when we talked about it, she had tried to like apologize to my sister and I, and she was pretty much like, "Yeah, I want to tell you
Was she on
what
drugs?
happened." But maybe this is bad logic.
Hey.
But my thought process
Sorry.
was either you're gonna tell me the truth, and I'm just gonna hear
Yeah,
what
right?
I already think that I know, which I don't really need to hear.
Were you on
or
drugs?
You're gonna lie to me, and then I can. To me,
No.
lying is like the worst.
Oof.
Like if you lie to me,
Mwah.
I just don't want to talk to you. And so
Everything that comes out of
I
your
would
mouth
rather
might be a
have that
lie.
relationship
You're one of
than have
those
her lie to me.
average
'Cause at
people
least
a
then I
day
can have,
tell
like, a
10
mom that I
lies.
can say hi to every now and then. Then
I
go
don't have to
back
tell a
and have
lie
this
to
story that I'm like, why did you
ever.
waste your time?
But why do you think?
Like,
she-
Miz, if you could have a clean
Oh, I know
slate
why.
in your
I'm not
30s,
gonna say why. It's
you're like a
way
newborn
too
in your
deep
30s
if I say that.
to
You
everybody.
are not Dr. K. Right? Do you want to know these things really?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, this is interesting. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no shit.
It's
'Cause you never
really-
asked her,
It's just a
bitch.
combination of things. Like, I don't want to say too much because I feel like I'm spilling a lot of family stuff that I don't want to.
Nice.
Right.
She
For
has
me.
her own reasons
Say it.
for what she did,
Uh,
and I think that down the line,
Not for Miz.
she is
Remember that. Thank
she's
you, Sana.
learned from it. She knows she did wrong.
You gotta stop me on that,
She
too.
wasn't. I'm very
Miz
thankful.
wants to
I
ask
never
those
went through a
intrusive
phase where
questions.
My mom was like a drug addict or anything. I didn't have to.
Don't
deal
go
with
into that.
So that's nice.
Thank you.
I just didn't know all this stuff about you.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like.
Go into that,
I
Tyler.
like.
We don't got time for that.
Wait, this is another cat, by the way. This
Oh.
is
Thank you.
Tiny Buff.
You gotta know where I'm
It's
going
a
with it, Sana, to
Miracle
save me.
Kitten. It's the youngest of the group. So we heard before that if
Need
it's
that
a
nudge
young
before I
cat
even
on the
start
scene,
going there.
They have or if they're last of the litter, they have an easier chance to die. But she is a fluffy kitten. He's a very fluffy kitten. Oh, he's available for adoption. Like I said, he purrs very loudly and loves being
Mwah.
held like a baby, perfect in every way.
Yeah, I love this. I'm so glad you invited me over to do this.
Pretty good podcast, huh?
Oh my gosh, this is the best.
Yeah,
Do all your podcasts have kittens on it?
They could honestly, yeah, we can do that.
Or a
I don't-
nice
I don't know.
Gizmo
So, Senna,
that lays on
I
his
wanna ask you a
belly and goes,
question, 'cause I
"That's
know you
me."
came from the Dragon Ball Z scene. But,
Yeah.
like, how did you start?
Look, Gizmo.
You started with your boyfriend. He didn't want you around.
Right.
But
Well, I was
what did you
just-
start doing?
I was just streaming like a lot at the time. Cause I was.
What'd you start
I
streaming?
I would think that
Was it a
you can
diary?
agree, Cause I feel like we have very similar.
You're gonna be good at
type
it?
Of, like, what is that?
What'd you see
ADHD
different in
brain
yourself?
Humor.
We could talk
Where,
about that
like,
now.
The more depressed I
Humor.
get, the funnier I am.
No, I'm actually the opposite.
No.
Really?
Some people
Oh,
laugh
No,
harder
when
the
I'm
more
sad,
depressed I
I'm
am.
like left and right. It's just so easy. You're the opposite.
It's so weird.
When I'm really
You think
sad,
that's
but I'm
funny, Senna?
actually depressed, I don't
When
wanna
I'm
talk.
shitting on myself?
Really?
Huh?
Yeah.
But when I'm
That's
in
how
a
I
good
feel
mood,
when you're
I'll
shitting on
talk.
yourself, Senna.
Yeah. I just I don't know. I feel like I just streaming so much. And
Blame
then
it
I
on the,
happened to meet
uh.
the three idiots who are the Dragon Ball friends, Dotto, Dion, and Rhymestyle. They're like some of the biggest Dragon Ball YouTubers, and they were like,
You just hug
"We
me
think you're
around
so
them to make them
funny.
jealous.
Do you want to do stuff with us?"
They know you're a
And
good person.
That's just how it kind of started.
So when you
Why does
first
Senna
started
like
streaming,
this
what was
bad,
the-
evil person?
Just
Why does
thinking.
Abaid like this
Which
bad,
is
evil
funny.
How
person?
did you get
Why does
involved with
Alex
Dragon
like
Ball
this
Z?
bad? I
Do
don't
you
know.
like Dragon Ball Z?
No,
I don't
no.
know.
So that's why it actually worked
Can we pull up
because
Senna Dragon
Really
Ball Z?
don't know.
You have so many
Figure it
videos
out.
though as Dragon Ball Z.
I know, but that's so my thing became doing blind tier list just shitting on Dragon Ball.
Yeah, like
And,
that
like,
team's
shitting
gonna
on
lose.
animes that I didn't watch.
With Debo,
and everybody
Alec,
loved it.
Ada,
Oh,
yeah, like the
okay.
world's
Everybody
gonna
loved
let them
So
lose.
because I always thought you were.
Bitch.
Did you watch the show?
They've done
Never
nothing
seen
wrong
it
in
in
their
my life.
lives. Why would
So
they
you've made
lose?
How many videos do you think you've made on Dragon Ball?
I don't know, probably like 10 plus, and they're all like they
Hey.
did so well, and it's I've never seen it, but that's why it did good because think about like if anybody comes to you and they try to butter you up all the time, and every single person
That's not
that
how
you
Ms.
wanna hang
Logic
out
works
with
though
them,
on the internet.
when you get somebody new who will like banter with
People
you
that
and
don't
it's
deserve it
different,
get the
a
shit
lot of
in
times
his
it's
mind.
refreshing, and I think that's what people saw as like every time somebody interacted with
You
them,
see
they
a
played Dragon
hardcore
Ball,
chess
and they
professional
would
that plays
get really
hours
into
a
it.
day
I
to
just
perfect their
didn't
craft,
care.
come
I
in
just
and
thought it was
walk in
stupid.
and say, I'm a
So
professional
when I would play the
actually.
games, I'd be like, "This is so
Semi-professional.
stupid.
You could
Why
even be in
we're just a
AAA.
game?" And people
Chess
they
players.
thought it was funny.
No, I get that. That's so these guys sounding like
Basically,
they're just
triple
chatting
A's.
sessions.
No,
Triple
they find me
A's.
on Twitter. 'Cause my tweets
No,
used
that's
to be really
triple A's and
unhinged.
professionals is all I'm dealing with.
Tell me more.
Not in like, okay, first of all, don't say tell me more. Not like your level unhinged, okay? Mine were like,
I'm saying, no, triple A.
I don't know, I'd tweet that
That's
some
all I'm playing
character
with,
was like
bitch.
hot or something.
Say
and
it,
had,
set
like,
up. You're a
hot
fucking
flaws,
engineer,
but
so
I didn't
shut
really
your
think
hell
it.
up.
I just thought it was funny.
You got
It was just
characteristics of one
unhinged
too.
stuff that would get,
That's not bad.
I'm realizing there's a nice Austin Pets Alive person in here that I just said that in front of. I'm sorry. I don't stand
How did
for
that work?
Listen,
I don't work like
for
gears,
me,
and I think
Unhinged
Senna
is,
learned that
she had a
the
tweet
hard way.
Yeah.
for what 2018 Unhinged.
Yeah, we know about you.
You can't just
That's okay,
oil it
Liz.
out.
You've grown
Get
now.
me.
Now you're a different person.
Yeah, it's wild that
I've always been preaching the same way since
Is
day
it
one.
wild though?
You can't
yes,
say that.
it was 7 years ago.
Okay, but it was 2018, Ms. Kiff.
Right. Okay, I'll tell you. Back then, I played World of Warcraft all day. If you're watching at home and wondering what happened,
Yeah, and I worked
I
60
said
hours
some
a
things in
week and played
2018
Rocket League all
I
day
obviously regret.
in full
But
college.
how old are you?
27.
Ugh. Anyway.
Really?
It
I'm-
says you, bitch. You're 30, and you look you're 35.
Yeah, right.
So I'm 29 years old.
I thought 10 was
and
24,
Here's
23.
the thing. I'm a different
Also-
human being than I was.
Mwah! She has experience.
And I
agree.
was a
With
different
fuckers
human
like
being
you.
at 25 than I was at 20.
We just
I
have to
agree.
start thinking
Now,
together
I
about it
said those
when I get
things,
my
I did things
friends that we can start
when
doing
I
that
was
with.
like 22 years old.
Right.
I am a different.
Shit on other people
human.
with
And
each
not
other.
only am I different, in general.
That's what I live.
Twitch
Talk about
is
how
different.
someone's back that you
I
don't
grew-
like with your
I
friends.
Here's the thing. I grew up on Twitch in 2014.
Feel
Cut
comfortable
off.
about it.
Jacob,
Ms.
Jacob can
Kiff,
go
Not like a
old
bitch.
Tinder
Jacob,
profile.
take these off. Take these
Don't look
off.
at my picture.
So I grew up when I grew up on Twitch, and a lot of people don't know this.
Hey, Biz, can you
it
beat
was an
that?
era of like, I remember back then. You
Can
could
you
just
beat my
say
Tinder
shit to
pic?
TTS and nothing would be stopped, and the chat would
Yeah,
laugh
that's
at
crazy.
it. It was every
like 3 years ago.
racist, sexist
Shut up.
thing you can imagine.
That's
And now-
wild.
But that's how it was, and people laughed in the chat.
We had a
would
push-up
laugh,
competition
and people like,
in
that's the side I
AIT,
grew up on,
and they put me in it.
Worse than that,
And that's why I got a
people don't know
300.
this. I
That
grew up in
picture.
a World of Warcraft trade chat, which is just a cesspool of the worst people, and I saw that. For
That was my
15
goal.
years.
I
So
started.
I grew up in that.
I was
era.
like, I'm getting that 300,
And then here's what
motherfucker.
happened.
I got it
Around
before I even left
2018,
AIT.
2019, in my opinion, the internet got a lot more like.
Went into basic,
"That's
got close
just
to
not
it,
okay." Yeah,
270,
changed
went to
a lot
AIT,
then,
had a
and then
300.
I changed too, 'cause
Never
I stopped-
left
you-
it for
people
years.
are who you hang out with, and
I was on my main
stopped
post.
saying shit like that.
I got
Well,
an
agree.
award
Listen,
immediately.
I had to defend you, so I agree with you.
Wait, what'd you have to defend me for?
When I first ever did a video with you, I got.
Oh, you got what
shit
award?
on.
But I got 300 every time. Shouldn't I like
Yeah,
get no
because
people for the
you
next
think
day?
a lot of the anime community is mixed in
Fuckers.
with like WL community, and at the time,
Let me sleep in
there
next
was a
tomorrow.
lot, and I had to say I agree. I think people change, so I don't, Now if you were saying it now, okay, Miz, but not. I think you're fine. Yeah. By
What?
the way, look,
It's a
there's
huge
4
deal,
cats over
physical
here. I
fitness
don't know what is going on with your.
That Miz would be
vibes are
taped
all
every
over
fucking
here.
day. He'd have
So
2
let me ask you
PTs like the
something.
fat
Do you think
kids
you've
in
changed
the
as a
army.
person since you started becoming a
They had to do
content
PT
creator?
after dinner.
You don't think you have?
Ass
Or
wipes.
do you?
I've changed.
That takes some
so
balls
much.
though. Knowing you're going into the army
And-
and overweight. I could
But
do it.
I don't think like
You got to
I
now,
don't
or you
think
get
that
kicked
changing
out.
As a person is inherently
Like,
a bad thing.
You have a fucking
I think you
shit on
should
your record.
change as a person. If you don't change, I think that's bad.
Other than honorable
But I
discharge.
think
To put
So do you think you've changed a lot? Like how?
Oh yeah, I think I'm way more honest about
Unless you
things
can
that
find
I'm
a good
feeling. I
piece.
used to not be that way. I'm way more honest about things I feel. I'm also way more in my head.
Hey, Miz,
Like, I think it
you
brought
get
a lot of
an
insecurities
other than
I knew I
honorable
had,
discharge,
amplified them, so it made
bitch.
it worse.
Actually, he gets a
But I
dishonorable
also think I'm
discharge.
more confident in
What do you
some
think,
things that I
Senna?
do.
So but you said you have.
Who's other than honorable
Yeah, it's
discharge?
contradicting. 'Cause
E-Rob?
my anxiety society is
Yeah, just leave him
How
alone
bad?
So bad.
and just give him an other than
if I have
honorable.
any inkling
That
of
dude's
something
just a
being
fucking
wrong or
zero.
that I said
He's
something wrong, I will think about it for days.
just
I'll
there.
send people apology letters because I get so in my head.
I think you've done that to me.
Yes.
You said
Hey.
sorry. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What are you apologizing?
Yeah, that's not a you specific thing. I'm just like that. Like I just think I worry so much because our jobs are to constantly think about what other people think about us.
Right.
Ooh, look at Mini
And
Cat
that is it fucks with your head over the years. You can agree.
Yeah, but I've never sent an apology note.
Everybody, I mean, yeah, but you probably should. Let's be real. There's probably some people you should be sending apology notes to. So, you know.
I haven't gotten
You
one
love
letter,
us today, don't
and I'm
you?
still waiting
You
for my
love
meds
it.
that I ordered 2 weeks ago.
So, but let's go with your anxieties though.
Uh-huh.
So, did you have bad anxiety before streaming?
No.
I always denied it.
I thought anxiety was okay, but
Shut
I
up.
did not have it like I do now. I don't know what
Oh,
happened,
talking
but
to
it's
people.
opened my eyes to how bad anxiety can be.
Well, when you say anxiety wasn't bad, did you have anxiety?
When you do you take up for
I
it?
would say not really, no. In high school, like,
Not really, no.
I was like a cringe, awkward little
In high
nerd
school,
that got bullied. But
I was really good in
never
school
went
and bad at
home
home.
being like,
I was the opposite.
man, I just feel
My mom's like, you're
horrible
supposed to be
about
bad
this
at school and good at
interaction. I
home.
always just left
Why are you
interactions
good at
being
school
fun.
and
It
bad
wasn't
at home?
meeting people. It's so
I don't
fun.
know,
And now interactions with
You
strangers,
say a
I'm like,
bad.
it doesn't matter who I talk to, I'll leave it. and
but I
think about it.
never got in
The first
trouble
time I
one
ever
day.
asked you for a collab, it took
Well,
Mojito
I was
forcing
singing
me
I'm
to
sorry,
DM
Miss
you 'cause I
Jackson
was
in her
too scared.
in elementary
Just
school and
because
got
I
went
thought
to
that I was like,
detention
yeah,
center
that guy
because
fucking hates me. There's no way. And
our
there was no
principal
reason
was
for me to
named
think
Miss
that.
Jackson,
Even
and
if I
that song
did,
came
it
out,
was
and
just
she
so
told me to
fun.
stop it, and I didn't
You-
stop
so
singing
do you
Miss
still are you
Jackson
having
down the
anxiety
hall,
right now?
and I went to
No.
the principal's
With
office.
you, I'm a lot more comfortable than
I was like,
used to
I'm
be.
sorry,
You
Miss
don't
Jackson,
stress me
and
out
she
anymore.
said, stop singing it,
Stressed you out?
Yeah, you used to.
and I had to do it again.
You want to go there? Miss Kiff, you sat me in a room after one of your
I'm
streams
sorry,
one
Miss
time.
Jackson.
You sat across from me like this and you
Stop
said,
it.
"Senna,
I'm sorry, Miss
you
Jackson.
seem stressed out. I want you to
I
look
am
me
for
in the eye
real.
and say nothing." And
Never
was
meant
just
to
like
make
the fucking
Santa
hug with the
cry.
boys.
I
When have I ever hung out with the
apologize
boys
a
and just
trillion
stared
times.
into their
Write me
eyes?
that
Who
letter.
fucking does?
I don't know, with one of your
I
70
am for
different
real.
fucking know.
Okay. No, this is all about the one. I was with her for 5 years. All about the one.
You've had one. How many boyfriends have you had?
Only 3.
And that was a 5-year relationship.
And how old are
And
you?
you ended it on.
You got a
2
5-year and a
days.
year and a half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's gonna be
So
attached
I
to
sat you
me
down and I looked across
for
you
at
to
least
try to
5
fix your
years.
anxiety.
And and it didn't because all you did was
Wait.
go, Senna,
Said
you
as the
seem
person that'd be
stressed
like,
out.
okay,
What's
awesome,
wrong? And
when
you
I
just
shut her
stared at
down.
me with your stupid fucking face.
She'd be like, cool.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
you're my
you should
friend.
be sorry.
Did that give you anxiety for a while?
Yes.
You could smack me,
Yes,
Santa. I'll probably be your
because-
friend tomorrow.
No, no, you are not Dr. K. Yeah, you started this stream. Who starts a stream or a podcast,
That
by the
dude.
way, by saying, "Tell me about
Squeak.
your mother that left you." Like who
That
does
Dr.
that?
K.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn more about you. I think it's interesting. I wish I had interesting stories like that. I just don't. Well, I don't wish I had stories like that.
I was gonna say, I feel like you are lucky that you don't have stories like that.
I grew up in a pretty
Jersey?
The armpit in New York.
Yeah, no, that's pretty rough.
No, it's crazy to me to hear the differences. I had no idea that I thought your mom was in your life.
No,
I thought your dad was just kind of like, oh, I'm cool, and I'm trying to.
Really, Biz?
no.
So let's actually talk about that.
Really?
People
She's
respect-
never even
so,
talked about her
Great.
at all,
so
ever.
Your
But she's talked about her dad a lot,
dad
Yes.
is
not her mom.
trying to
And
get
you'd be
with
like, I
Alinity.
never saw it.
Do you?
Yeah.
think
I
it's a
saw it, Santa.
Real thing that he's trying to get with Alinity, or is it like a?
No, I've actually. Do you want me to leak here? I've talked to him off stream.
Yeah.
And he very much knows it's a bit and plays into like he obviously thinks she's attractive, right? But he very much knows it's a bit, and I
Yeah.
just treat it like it's content.
He's got the
it's
looks.
weird, and it's fine.
But do you think?
I was supposed to be more friends with the uglier one,
if
like,
the
about.
opportunity presented itself?
You're lucky the attractive
That
one stayed
she-
with you.
Alinity slept with my father.
Yeah.
You know, she said on stream the quote, "Senna, I am going to fuck your dad on Mother's Day."
Like, but let me ask you a question. How would you feel if he actually did do it?
Can I farm it for views?
Yeah.
Then I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right. Hi, Santa.
Like,
How are you?
Honestly, it doesn't affect my
Is he
life
dad?
anyway.
Right.
So why?
My dad tell you,
No,
bruh,
Alinity
I
was
don't
one of,
care.
Like my high school friends. I mean, come on.
Hi, Lenny. Morning.
Like,
Mwah.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be, if you're talking about viewership wise, it would be.
She's nice. She's chill. Give her a chance.
Honestly, I'm the one that pushed him to even do the 20v1.
Oh, really? He didn't want to do it?
No, he was
That's what I'm like,
nervous, and
Alinity.
I was the one who was like, "Hey,
And then when she's your
there's
friend,
an opportunity for you. Alinity already made this joke. How
uh-oh.
funny would it be if you went on the 20v1?"
When you got
And
Alinity
he
as your
was very
friend, it's
nervous.
So
uh-oh.
your dad's a streamer now.
Is she my friend
Kind
now?
of? Is he part-time
Uh-oh.
streaming? Or is it like a...
No, he's streaming after work, which is
Oh,
fun.
okay.
He loves it. It's so cute. He just
Can I
goes
come over
live
after
and
work
plays games.
for a beer
He has
Alinity?
a good time. But
And put my
sometimes it's
feet
not
up like
cute when he
Miz
talks
with
about,
those
like, his
stupid
past
ass socks.
sexual endeavors. Don't like those.
I'll take my
clips.
socks off.
Right.
Don't like
Okay.
those clips.
It's probably weird that you're streaming and you get that.
Yeah,
Did he
no,
tuck
but
his
when he
socks
clips of
into
him
his
being
goddamn
like,
pants?
yeah, when I was young, I went to the club
Or
and smashed
did he
a
tuck his
girl in the
pants into his
bathroom. I'm like,
socks?
that's disgusting.
That's
My-
so interesting that you have talks like that with your dad.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't. So he just says this live, and
Why do you tuck
my
your socks
corners are
in?
melting off my.
And why are they
skin
so
now.
Does
dirty?
your dad have like the birds and bees talk with you?
No.
You know you
That
can
was
see those
No.
things.
You want some
Ew.
real back.
Why was his
lore?
bunion
When I
so
first
dirty?
ever moved in with my ex at the time, I'd been
Bro,
living with
I
him
take
for
like a
years.
million showers a day.
When I go home
And
and I mentioned that we were sleeping in the same bed,
I'm gonna get white
I
socks.
said like, oh
just
yeah,
to
like
show
I'll
ya.
sleep
No.
over at his house, and then when I get up, I'll let you know. My dad goes, "You guys sleep in the same bed?" I've been living with him for a year, and then he goes, I don't like that, and I'm like, I don't care. I've already moved out. Like, what do you want me to do? Makes no sense. And then he goes, "Do you think
You're trying
that
to
we
be
should have the talk?"
The 1940s
I
parent.
was 22. I was like,
Good
"Absolutely
night.
not. We should not have this talk.
Good night.
I'm not having a talk with you. That's
You're a
crazy."
little late on that, Dad.
I never had to talk with my parents.
I don't want it.
My
I had
parents were
sex
divorced,
ed.
like,
Just
I
say
don't
that
think
to
I've ever
him.
seen them kiss.
Really?
Nope.
What?
Yep.
Is that why you are the way that you are?
Wrap
Wait,
your
do you think that's
dinky.
traumatic?
Wait,
you think that's
what's the
why I'm so
rhyme?
cold?
You better wrap your
Yeah.
slinky for.
It's because my parents
Damn
never
it.
did
Wrap
I
your
mean,
anything.
to be
slinky
fair,
or.
like, my dad was never
God damn
really
it.
with people
Wrap
when
your
I was
dinky
growing
or.
up, but I feel like my grandparents loved each other, so I learned how important it is to show affection.
Oh, no one in my family shows affection.
Miz, do you want a hug? Like,
No.
okay, that makes sense.
His family
yeah.
shows so much,
That
it almost
checks
feels like
out.
it's fake.
No, but I like being cold.
Do you? Because look, they don't even fuck with you.
If Chompy was here right now, he'd be on my side, not yours.
Bet.
The thing is, like, I do agree. Like, I definitely am more of
You
a
never
cold,
pet that cat.
like, person.
Where's Cooter at?
But the reason why I'm cold a lot of the times is because I know it's funnier.
I haven't
Like, if you're
seen
so warm and
his
welcoming,
kitty in a
like, you
while.
have to
Did
be
Blood
like that,
take
like,
it?
fat guy. Like, oh, like, hey, like,
He better not have
hugs,
took
he's
that kitty
kinda
from her.
sweaty.
Are you calling me a warm, welcoming fat girl?
No.
If no, if he doesn't give
No,
that
I'm
kitty
not-
back,
Yeah, that's just your chat.
it might be bad in the future for him.
But what I'm, but
Just saying,
boss,
cutie.
they're gonna walk off.
I won't forget that if he took your kitty.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I am a little bit cold though.
Hello, you.
Oh.
Wanna
So-
come over here?
But I'm also cold.
Give
like I
Cutie's
said,
kitty
because
back.
It's funny.
I mean, I feel like your coldness doesn't carry on into like your real life. You know what I mean?
I mean, it doesn't. I'm just very.
It does way more
chunky.
for her than
I
it
just
does for
troll all
him,
the
and
time.
we all know it.
Yeah.
So for me, I
Way
like
more.
being more
Yeah,
cold,
70,
because to me,
30.
It just is a way of me making more jokes.
Yeah, but do you feel like you're that way because you don't like getting close with people?
Who feeds the kitty more, cutie?
Because I feel like you're scared to get close to people.
Oh, I am. I don't want to get hurt.
I mean, yeah.
Who took
but,
all
like,
the care of the
I feel
kitty?
like that's a part of life, right?
Use it
like,
for streaming, so get the
I've
fuck
lived
out of
that
here,
life
cat.
okay.
You know
I mean,
it.
like I've been hurt enough. I just don't want to be close to anybody.
That's
Yeah,
how
but
cutie feels
you
because
wanna
it's
live
70,
your life
30.
like an empty shell of a person.
You can see,
For
show
the
as
rest
much
of your life
affection
where
you
you're
possibly
always
could
with
to a
each other.
cat.
You never have like a
Cutie still
serious
feel same
friendship,
way.
a best
You don't
friend.
give that cat enough love.
I've had best friends.
Cause you don't show it,
I mean,
bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, you have Dave.
I mean,
No, I have people
I
very
mean-
close to me that I do love, but for me,
dude, lay off the
I
creatine.
share my love differently. I share
You have
my
water
love through
retention?
jokes.
Monohydrate? No.
I don't share my love through affection.
That's
And
not mono.
Honestly, I've never thought of it that way. That could be because when I was younger, my parents didn't show love.
Lay off the
or
water
my family
retention.
showed
It's
love.
time for you to start cutting.
Because
Ever.
I think you're probably not used to do. For example, like my dad, even though he
Bruh.
loves me now and everything, he was not very like. These are my. Like,
Oh, the fucking
my
scientist with my
babies
body,
and my
bitch.
daughters. I was never like a daddy's girl.
Oh, I could
And
go up
so
5 more
growing
pounds
older,
with
I remember my dad. Like,
hurling.
or,
Hell
he
yeah.
cried when I moved, and I was like,
I got
you know,
6
the other
up
day,
last
I
time.
just kinda
I
tapped
get
on the
7.
scale,
I get 8 up this
fine.
week.
I'm just not. You
That's
know, I'm
sick.
not able to do that. Parental.
As hard as I can.
cuddliness
Come
that
on.
some people can do.
Yes, I got
I feel
8
like that's
reps
the same
this
thing with
week.
you. Like your
I'm gonna
parents just
next
never
week. I'm
showed
gonna go. I could do 10
that
next
they,
week.
like,
So
like
I'm
the
gonna go
affection,
up
and
5
your family's
pounds
not
and
that
go
way
back
with
down
each
to
other,
6
and so maybe
reps.
you translate that to your
Or
friendships.
yeah.
I think that this is
Yeah.
why I like, and I say this, but
Bah.
I've never gone to therapy. This is why I like therapy because I think it makes you
Age
think
it up,
about
but
habits
You
that
got
you
your own
have
workouts, and if you don't
from
feel anything the next day, you
past
need to not
behaviors
do
that
that
you
workout
do.
again.
And you
But if you
probably
feel it the
wouldn't
next
connect
day,
like that.
That's true.
So
I've been to therapy though.
you got nothing to worry
good for
about.
you?
Honestly,
And when you
I've
start
been to
working
therapy
out for a couple
twice.
months,
One
it's
time,
really hard to get that next day feeling.
was with a guy,
It gets harder and harder.
and I was talking to him about stuff. I actually had to go to therapy.
But definitely,
because,
you could get into a
I
routine
got
of
caught
your
with drugs
sets
at
of workouts
17.
when you first start for the
So they were
first
like,
3
I
months.
was 17.
You could
Wait,
do
your-
literally 10
your punishment
exercises.
was therapy? 'Cause
Well,
you
yeah,
got-
I'm white.
Make that a
Oh, that's
routine.
fair.
And after a
I would've
couple
been grounded
months,
for the rest. I'd be grounded to this day.
you
if I
remember
did
the
that,
weight you
so
do on those
congratulations
machines.
on being white.
So basically, here's what happened. I
What were you
sold
at last
drugs. I
week?
knew I was gonna get away with
People
it.
write
So
it
I
down
sold
too.
drugs when I was
I don't.
17. I would sell quarter pounds
My
of weed
biggest
a week
was
to like a bunch of people.
actually the best feeling I had. I
Caught
went
one
up to
day, but
50
I
on
knew nothing was
crawling,
gonna
but
happen 'cause I'm
the
17.
biggest feeling was when I hit those
I go to
40s.
court. I put on a nice pink polo shirt. I go up there, start crying on purpose with my big blue eyes.
Okay.
And
I was
went
a
from
jump.
6 tickets.
I was
to
like,
none. And not only
40s
did I get no
finally.
tickets,
Because
they said,
in
"All right,
high
we just
school
want you
and
to go to
college and stuff, I was
therapy,
stuck
and
on
you have to get
30 to
drug tested." I
35,
didn't
and I
even
wanted
smoke
to get to
weed.
40.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get drug tested for 6 months, which was
I was
actually a pain
like
in the ass. I had to go to
25,
3
30.
to
And I was
get
like,
drug tested.
I
So you
want
see
to
just
hold
a
that
bunch
50
of,
though
like,
too.
dudes from the Salty Spittoon and SpongeBob.
I want to get those 50s
So
up.
That
when
New
you pull
That
Jersey
up
was
hood
pretty
too.
cool.
Yeah.
from Newark, and then you have a little white boy with blue eyes sitting right there. I was like,
And then you're
so I
doing
was
the back of
17.
your goddamn arms
So,
with one of my favorite
um,
workouts.
yeah, like right there.
And you got to get a
So,
goddamn 120,
I
150
when I went to
pound
therapy, the guy
dumbbell.
actually
And you're
said
like,
to me,
I
he said,
can't do this with this dumbbell anymore. God damn it.
"Matt, I was like telling him a bunch
What?
of stuff. He's like,
It's
"Matt,
like 70% of your
doesn't
muscles
make
in your
sense."
tricep, bitch.
He's like,
So you
"You
want big
literally
arms?
have
Work out your triceps
the
first.
worst ADHD
If you guys
I've
want
ever
to
seen."
fucking
And he gave me a
cut
test
some
on the spot.
quarters,
He's like, "You
work it
it's
out,
30 out of
fine.
30 ADHD."
Yeah.
He said,
Get your
"You need
triceps
to go see a
in.
psychiatrist and get drug and get Adderall." And that's how I got Adderall.
And you were on it for 6
And then
years,
wear a
right?
t-shirt.
That's crazy.
How?
How did you get off of it? I feel like I would be so dependent upon Adderall, which is why I won't take it.
So I got off of it because I had my heart virus. I had to.
Okay.
Because if I
Heart
stopped,
murmur.
if I didn't take, my heart was at like 60% when the heart virus was done.
Mhm.
I can't take Adderall.
Okay.
And
Why,
when
it
I got
raises
off
it?
Adderall,
I have a really low
I
resting heart
I was
rate.
falling asleep for like 12
Dude,
hours at a time for
it was like
weeks.
50
I
at
was
one
always
time.
tired.
Like low resting
But
heart
I got
rate.
better because I started taking caffeine.
But they're like, you're in
so
the
you
army,
substituted to
so
it.
that's
Yeah.
you're actually
But
really,
caffeine didn't,
really
it was
healthy.
1/100th of what Adderall did.
Right. That's why I've,
My
I've,
muscle
I mean,
fucking
I've been
percentage, I
diagnosed
forgot. I
tinnitus,
took it
I've
one
had
time. I still had the
ADHD for a
paper
while,
in my
and I
car.
refuse to go to a
I
psychiatrist
took a
because
muscle
it
percentage
pisses
test.
me
You know
off
those
too,
machines that
because I'm worried that they're going to
they
tell
scan
me
your
that I
body
need
and your
Adderall,
weight and your
and then
hands.
I will get it and be dependent upon it, and I don't want to know. So I'd
What?
rather just
Oh,
operate my
GM.
life
Jimmy doesn't have that.
blissfully ignorant.
Our
of it.
So
workout shop on post
You've
had it.
never taken Adderall in your life?
I mean, I have. I did.
And
when
then
it
they
was not my own,
sell you some
and
good shit.
I
but it's
realized
like,
very quickly that I would get addicted to
they
it.
got a
So I was like,
goddamn
I can't do it.
fat
I would get
machine
addicted.
scanner in your
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think Adderall. I mean, it's addicting because
vitamin
going from,
shop.
like me or you, right, who has like really bad like ADHD, right, and
Get on it.
granted, mine is
And they got a
10%
guy with a
Adderall-based,
fucking
right?
tablet. Like,
But,
okay,
like,
this is
I feel like
exactly
everything in
the
my day is
metabolism
so
pills
trying
you
to figure
need
out what the best thing
because
to do is. I'm,
this
like,
is your
bouncing
muscle
all over the
fat.
place.
It was
And
pretty sick.
Adderall for the first time made me feel like I was in control of my brain a little bit more, and that was like a scary feeling to be dependent on something that can make me feel in control of myself. I didn't like it.
So you're saying you have such bad ADHD, but how like describe why you think you have ADHD if you've never been diagnosed?
I mean, I've been around like I've been around a million people that have told me to go get officially diagnosed. I've been to doctors that have told me to officially go get diagnosed, and I won't do it. Where they'll see me like, I mean, there's like so many clips of me even bouncing from like, I'll say 5 different things at once.
You don't think that's just anxiety though?
No, because it was even when I was like coming out of high school. My dad got diagnosed with ADHD. My sister has it too, but I won't go get diagnosed. So it's like it's in our whole family. My grandmother's ADHD is pretty bad, but I just refuse.
So you say you have really bad anxiety. Like, are you trying to fix it?
Ooh, see, I think this is like the classic, do as I say, not as I do. Because same thing with therapy. I'm always like, yeah, this is great, go to therapy. But then, have I really done anything to fix it? No. Because I think I'm so career focused right now that I've kind of just accepted that it is there.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Don't do that.
Don't do that?
So I did the same exact thing right after all that happened with the 5 years ago when Pluto called me.
Right.
Started having anxiety. My anxiety was so bad, in order to fall asleep at night, I had to have soda pop in, specifically soda for some reason, stream on.
Really?
I would watch his VODs all night because I couldn't fall asleep without something in my ear because I was just, my brain was turning, my brain was thinking, everything was processing, and
So I am. I have to have something on.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I said to myself every day, just get through this day because you're trying to be a big streamer, you're trying to make a lot of money,
Yep.
you're trying to grow. And I suffered for that for 5 years. Thank you. She's clapping for me. I did that for 5 years, and it was the worst decision I ever did. I should have taken time to do it, and I know it sounds so cheesy, but I wish I did because I would not be in this Alice in Wonderland hole that I'm in now compared to what if I just did it back then.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the fear is, and I think this is like you've seen this in streaming, I'm sure, for years, is so many streamers that are my size, right? Like I'm not where you're at yet. And so many streamers that are my
I say
size.
yet. Like you have a chance.
Okay, first of all, do you want me to leave? Because you can just do this episode with Rosie. You can bring Rosie up here. Actually, Rosie would kill it. He'd do so good.
You're not going to leave.
Okay, I'm not gonna leave. Well, no, but I mean, like I'm nowhere near that level, right? And so, when you see a lot of streamers that are like my size or even smaller, what happens is you see them time and time again. They take a mental health break and they're gone for a month,
Right.
and then they come back and everybody's like, "Great, glad your mental's good, but
We're not there.
we're not there anymore. Yeah, it sucks." And that's just the name of the game. If they're not watching you and you're not live, they're watching someone else, and it's a bad cycle.
You're right, but I could say this for you, because you're in like our sphere of streamers, that won't ever happen. You can
Right.
quit for 3 months, come back, and you'll have just as many viewers.
Right, but I don't want just as many. I want to keep doing better.
You're in the same mentality I was. I just want to keep growing, and when you're at the top, I'm telling you, your mental health is going to be terrible, and you're going to be like, wow, this was not worth it.
Right.
It's not.
I
I'm telling you, just simple stuff.
I think it also comes being raised though from a single father where I get a little bit of toxic masculinity where I'm like, I'm fine, you
That's
know?
exactly what I was like.
It's very bad where I'm like, okay, I'm fine. And then next thing you know, some months later, I'm like, oh, I am not okay. It's just not, it's not good. I definitely, that's why I say it's one of those things where I'm such an advocate for therapy and it's such like a, fuck you moment to me. Because anybody that's listening to me say that could be like, all right, son, but you don't go. I feel like that's fair.
You should go.
Do you go now?
I did.
Oh, but you don't go anymore?
No, I don't need to.
You don't need to. They're laughing at you, by the way. Your tech team is laughing at you right
Because
now.
I talked to Dr. K.
Okay,
off-stream.
but don't you feel like when...
It's therapy. I just talked to Dr. K off stream.
Right, but don't you feel like you would benefit from a therapist that is not like, you're not doing it for views?
No, I talked to him off stream.
Right, but how much do you talk to him off stream?
All the time. I do.
Like an hour a week?
No, not like maybe an hour every 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
But here's what I'll say. I like Dr. K because I've been to therapists, and the problem with what your job is, it's so hard to explain to an average therapist. It is, because you go and they're like, so you work in finance, are you a college student? Yeah, well, my boyfriend broke up with me for 5 years, and I became a streamer, and then I went on Pokey's Lover Host, and that fell through, and that's all happened, and I got shot. It's so hard to explain. Because they're going to be like, what's a Pokey? What's this?
Yeah.
When more normal people, it's just like, well, what do you do? Oh, well, my boyfriend cheated on me. I work in finance. You should probably find another job, is what I was also told by my therapist.
Okay.
They said, because I told them all my stuff, they're like, yeah. Why don't you try to find another job and leave this space because it's toxic?
Right.
But I can't do that.
I agree. I feel like I can see where that becomes difficult because this is such a niche thing to
streaming
understand.
is a mentally destroying job. Entertainment in general is.
I think the entertainment industry as a whole, if you're like an actor, anybody, I think it's mentally destroying. But I think that's like the cost of what it brings, right? And that sucks.
But I'll tell you this. You want to know how I got through all my anxiety problems?
How?
Every time I had anxiety, this is going to sound weird, I just said to myself, who cares? You're going to die one day.
Yeah.
And I just stopped caring because I was like, you know what? Does any of this really matter? I'm going to die one day. Who cares?
Yeah.
Someone in my chat once said this, and it was actually something that stuck with me for a very long time. He said, the king and the pawn go back in the same box. So it's like, no matter who you are in life, we all die, and we're all in a box.
I mean,
So
I
does
agree.
any of it matter? Nope.
No, I mean, but that's why I say I feel like it's hard, right? Because it applies to different parts of your life. Like all the stuff that I've been through, that's how I look at it. Is Why, even with my mom, like, why would I ever hold on to a grudge? Because at the end of the day, there's no reason to hold on to something that happened. You know what I mean? Instead, I'm way happier because I just forgave and I moved on with my life. Like, that's how I look at it. But see, I see that with like life events that are bad. You see that with anxiety. It's just different.
Right. Well, I feel like your anxiety can be put into something like that. I don't know where your anxiety comes from. So, but are you like when you're on stream? Are you like?
No, when I'm on stream, I'm probably my most comfortable. I'm probably my most like
So,
in my
but
zone.
it's so
when
it's,
I'm on
it's
stream.
off stream with people like me.
Yeah, it's like off stream with like normal interactions where I think I constantly am just like, even if it's not like, let's remove you from it and put like a, you know, if I met anybody who's even on the camera crew of OTK, right? They're not streamers. It doesn't affect my career, but it's still, I think I will always just worry and wonder because I want to make sure that I'm not off-putting to anybody. While simultaneously, I can recognize that not everybody will like me. Like I've accepted in my life that there will be people that don't like me, and I'm okay with that.
But don't you realize that like people always ask me like, Miss, why are you so dumb all the time
Right.
and you just don't care what other people think? It's because I've said this all my whole life, and it's true. When you see a homeless man with a trumpet in the middle of the street in his underwear, something like that, right?
Mhm.
Do you ever say or think to yourself, ew, gross, what an idiot, I hate that guy? You never say you hate that guy. You laugh.
No.
You laugh. And that's the thing you could say about a lot of, almost every interaction. You're your own worst critic, and, you know, no one else really cares.
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, Senna, and I guarantee this for everyone you've ever met, no one's ever been like, oh, my God, I fucking hate that bitch. She's so annoying. Like, all that stuff. Like, you don't give off that vibe.
Right.
So you shouldn't have to think about it.
Right, but I think that's the point of anxieties, right? A lot of them come from these unreasonable things that are in your head, and even though you can recognize that they're unreasonable, it still bothers you.
I get that.
It just becomes like, it's the same thing with like hate comments. Like, yeah, hate comment, I know it's unreasonable, but it might still resonate in my head just a little bit. I think that's just, it comes with time and age that you adjust to these things and you realize how silly they are. It's like, for example, when you start going to the gym, everybody always thinks everybody's looking at you, and that's anxiety. And then next thing you know, you start going for a year, and suddenly you're like, oh, nobody gives a fuck about me. Like,
True.
they're not worried about it. It just comes with time. And I think streaming just amplifies it to a new level because I think that humans were not made to absorb this amount of feedback on everything that they do on this level that we do.
That's true.
We get anything I do. If I look tired on a stream, I'll get a million tweets about me either on drugs or they're like, what's going, like, you know what I mean? I'm just not used to that. So I think humans are not made to have that. Hi, baby.
So you're like I would say you're a growing streamer.
Uh-huh.
Like, you have plans for the future that you have, like some kind of, like, do you want to be more content focused? Do you want to be more just like chill and play games? Like, what is your goals?
I feel like so many people nowadays, like when streamers don't have, like, they want a show or something, people shit on them. They're like, you shouldn't want to be just this. Like, you should want a show. You should want to be a host.
No, I think
like,
that's stupid.
I think that's dumb. I'm like, why can't I just not want to do dope shit with my friends and me and my friends all get rich? I would love that. If, like, I could just do dope, fun shit with my friends all the time that people enjoyed and they enjoyed the content, and then in turn, my friends get to do dope shit and we all get rich together. Wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that also be shows and stuff?
I mean, it can be, but, like, my aspiration isn't to do another Twitch reboot of a show. That's been done.
Yep.
You know? You hold on, I'm not like shitting on your show, right? Like, yours is really good, but yours is like the diamond in the rough of good ones, and then there's a lot of them that are just rinse and repeat, and we've seen it. And I think that Twitch has shifted now, and people aren't looking for shows anymore.
No,
They're
yeah,
looking,
game shows are dying breed.
yeah, they're
I know,
looking
I
for
already know
people to
that.
hang out and have a good time.
Right.
And that's what I want to do. I just want to do dope shit with my friends, have a good time.
What does dope shit mean?
I don't know, like, you know, fun content. Dude, there's so many fun content things I want to do. I want to do like can I say this? You don't yoink it, right? Okay. I'll just tell you. If you ever do this, I will be mad at you. Just know. I wanted to do like a streamer, like boot camp stream, right? And have like me and my friends just get yelled at by an army sergeant on stream because Chad just shits on us all the time anyway. It'd be so fun. Like, little things like that are just so like content brained, but they're fun just because it's me and my friends.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you. I think the Twitch sphere with the newer crowd has changed dramatically. Where I don't think they care as much for game shows because they want more. It was interesting. We went for a long time on Twitch where it was much more like we want polished, we want better, we want higher production. But I think nowadays people want more scuffed, which is interesting because you always thought that you'd want to progress more. And I think me and Ludwig were really at a top with progression. And I think nowadays, or like Germa, but I think nowadays people want more scuffed and stuff like that because it's polished, you have to have sponsors. And those sponsors, you have to act more friendly.
Yep.
And because of that, you lose a lot of your excitement. Also, with higher produced shows and stuff, it costs a lot more money.
Yep.
So in general, it's just a lot more stressful because you're scared, you're worried, like, is it going to do good?
Yep.
Is
You
this
want to
is it going to
appease
happen?
the big man.
There's a lot more things you have to worry about. 12 cameras, analyzers, there's so many things, so many different movements. It's just not worth. And I truly do believe that higher production content is not worth anymore.
Unless it's really, really good and it's not like stage, you're on a stage and stuff like that, but I mean like some high quality cameras while you're at like what do we do, Wild West, like that's really good.
Yeah, but that stuff makes more sense, but I'm talking more like that was just really a lot of times just one camera in an event, but I'm talking more like 12 different cameras, stuff like that. I just don't think the chats care as much about it anymore, and they want more scuffed, more like what you want to do, which is good.
I think that's the problem with our community though. If you think that's what I think is like, and maybe I'm wrong, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like our community now, it's shifted. And everybody was so used to these, like, oh, we have to have a show, we have to have a game show, everything has to be so official.
Right.
And now they're just like, holy fuck, we don't care. Like, we just want to see you guys interact.
Because we did too many.
I know. And I'm not even saying that, like, with OTK specific, right? I think, like, a lot of groups, and I'm going to say Poggers community, but I hate using that.
I'm out.
Spoilers to the game.
Money.
No.
I'm out. Money. I'll take this out.
Hey, look at Gold Saucer.
3 minute back.
Oh no, I want to go there.
Wow. How you doing, man? Shake it. Money, man. Come on, you get it. They're not gonna.
There is a section in Silent Hill: The Short Message where you are prompted to find a book from the school
Oh
library.
my god, that fucking game. Fuck you, Silent
And as
Hill.
you search, you will probably notice that a lot of these books simply say "Learn" on the side. A few say Sapien, Ocean View, German. If you've ever used a library, you'll know that books of the same title and author tend to be in the same section. They aren't scattered across bookshelves
Oh yeah, what I
randomly,
want to say.
at least if the library is any good. But
And
that's
you
what
enjoyed
we're
it?
given
Man, what a shit.
in this chapter of the game. Now, many of you who have played a game before know that when developers have to cover a ton of wall space with a lot of textures, and it's not
I didn't
just
like
a
it.
wall, they understandably have to take shortcuts.
The final
by
section was really rough, but it was just more like the dialogue and the story. It was just kind of like, it was just really like,
Actually, what's the first one?
it was really like boomer writing where it's like, hey there, kids, I'm hip, I know your problem. It's like,
blending
what the
stuff
fuck?
in and assets. And it really,
I know what you
really
guys
seems like this is what a
feel
short
ba-
letter
feel
is
sad
doing.
about.
The book Learn is almost procedurally generated to appear every few books with a slightly different color to appear random. German is blue here, but red here. Sapiens is doing a triple bunk bed thing with 2 other copies here, but that one in the middle is teal, so surely we won't notice. And if we were given a boss fight here, an encounter with a large feathered monstrosity that is taking place in a library for some reason, maybe we would notice. Our eyes would be on that. But we're told to go find a book, which kind of directs the attention to the seams in this blanket, doesn't it? Of course, the game does highlight with the button prompt the unique books that we are actually supposed to find, but even if it doesn't really bother you, you can't just not notice this content-aware copy-pasting of filler book textures.
I kind of noticed the books.
But it might bother me
I
in
was like,
particular
wow,
because
crazy.
recently I played Alan Wake 2,
Oh.
a game that does not spare any details. This is an alleyway early in the game. Each little piece of graffiti,
Oh,
each
no.
scrawling of the word
A
scratch
long wait.
is significant to the story. The movie posters refer to a character Alan has written in his books. Backdrops are slathered with ideography that'll become relevant later. We go down into the subway, more scrawlings about another plot point yet to come.
I'm a
Nothing
fucking
is
writer.
wasted,
My
not
name is
even
Alan
directional
Wake.
signs.
Shut up, Peach.
This could just be normal street indicators, but at a glance it
There you are,
reads,
everybody give
"Don't
Peach her attention."
sleep again. This kiosk doesn't
Well,
just
too
have
bad. I'm
generic
sleeping
shapes
later
and illegible
today.
floor info. It specifically serves the purpose of haunting the player, further illustrating Alan's descent into madness. At some point,
Alex.
you find this book, which is a
Right.
callback to Remedy's 2019 game Control, but it's not the book I want to show you. It's this little pack of cigarettes in the background you probably missed. Super strong, black pyramid brand.
What that mean?
Yeah, I was about to say. That's why I did that.
Oh
In
no!
Control, there is a
Ah!
Oh.
Stop trying to make me go
Everybody-
back to this fucking game!
a switch that opens this shelter door. Most games simply have an unlabeled button or a lever for a door, maybe some out-of-focus text on a monitor. Here is what you see in Control.
Bah.
To increase room security, these safe rooms are shielded with magnetite. Some people might experience
Yo,
disorientation.
if they don't stop
nausea,
editing this, I'm
dizziness,
actually
or in
just gonna buy the
extreme
first
cases,
Silent
heart
Hill and
failure,
play it.
wearing a pacemaker. Fun fact, magnetite will actually fuck up your pacemaker. In Quantum
Buy
Break,
it.
you can stumble upon this chalkboard that tells you not only the name of the first manuscript